Hi Scorpio, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note. Radiant Reality has turned 8 years old, so welcome to the summer solstice if you're watching this to the day, and for the winter solstice for those of you in the other half of the world. And I just want to say, it has been an incredible 8 years. I am so very, very grateful for each and every one of you. Every year, you know, I don't do Black Friday or any of that stuff. So every year I slash my prices at the Radiant Reality birthday and on my birthday, actually. So that you guys can bag a bargain. So for 48 hours only, there are special discounts, massive discounts as well, like up to £100 off some of my readings. So if you want to get one, you want to secure one for the future, yes, you can book in advance. Don't worry, I've answered all of those questions. Watch the YouTube community tab. Make sure you check out Instagram. Make sure you check out my Facebook, because that's where you're going to see all of these discounts and all of that. You can see all of the links in the description box below on how to book a reading. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help us all on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week, if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you, and if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. Your key to the week this week is the Sun card, right? I think after last week, a lot of you needed this, right? I think it's been a while, right, since you had some goodness, sweetness, and light, even though you are a gorgeous, angry pixie. All right, all jokes aside, remember when the Sun card shows up as your key to the week, it means that you're having an easier or a lighter time of it. It also suggests that the challenges that you experience this week will pass quickly or won't be as bad as they could have been. And it means that your blessings are enhanced in some way. This is a card of travel as well. So if you're traveling over the course of this week, good things to come. If you are looking to have babies and to conceive, this could also be a fantastic week for you as well. For your actions and options, like, you literally can't lose this week, right? You'd have to work really hard to bungle this. Now, what this means is the Magician card, excuse me, ooh, the Magician, ooh. Let's try again, third time lucky. The Magician card is a very powerful card, and this means that through your optimism, through your joy, and following your bliss, as the saying goes, you really can come up trumps. Remember, your actions and options is about what you do. It's about what you put out into the world, your efforts, where you're going. The options that are available to you are to present yourself as an expert of some sort. The options that are available to you are for you to be the swing vote, for you to be the thing or the person that creates not only change, but swings things in your favor. This is really about just accepting that the power lies in your hands. And given the fact that you are the sign of power, it really is on you this week, right? If you're doing any form of sales or marketing or anything like that, this can be a phenomenal week for you, all right? For your communications and conversations, you've got the Page of Wands. I love that, right? So the Page of Wands is obviously in a lot of ways, your Page of Wands it can be new ideas, it will be inspirations that come to you, and it's also messages, right? So the message this week that you're getting, not just from yourself but from the universe, is that you have everything that you need to create the life that you desire. There's going to be a lot of laughter, a lot of joy this week. I am going to say it's going to be a very busy week as well. For a lot of you, it looks like you're not just doing the traveling this week. A lot of you might be planning travel that you're doing at a later date, which I love for you. Now, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this looks like one of those moments of symbiosis, right? And I always give this example because it's the best one that I have, and I think it illustrates the point perfectly. When you dance, right, they teach you a routine, and you run the steps and you run the steps and you just run them and run them and run them until your body remembers, your mind remembers, and then eventually you can chuck the steps and the counts and the, oh, this happens on that beat and all of that out of the way, and you just let the body and the dance take over, right? This is very much that between whatever it is that you're studying, whatever it is that you've been learning, you reach a point of symbiosis where it becomes, and it looks effortless, right? That's what a true master is able to do. They make something look effortless. This week you have that ability. When it comes to those of you that are employed by somebody else, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, when it comes to those of you that are employed, this could be an idea that occurs to you or a message that comes in about putting you forward. Maybe not necessarily a promotion per se, but it's definitely what I would consider like a trial run for where you could take things when it comes to the career, etc. So this could actually be very, very exciting for a lot of you. When it comes to your those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is like this week, I think a lot of you will be having a big idea for your business. I think a lot of you might even be enacting something for your business that feels like it's consequential in some regard, where you're kind of like saying to yourself, you know what? I know this is going to do well, right? I know this is going to go far. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this is interactions with younger people, whether this is grandchildren, nieces, nephews, can even be with your own kids, to be fair. But these would be like young children, and well, up to and including around the age of 12, I would say. You could be interacting with kids over the course of this week, and there's a lot of laughter, a lot of joy, and interestingly enough, right, it's always the way. I don't know if you've ever had this, but sometimes like you're talking to, like, I've had this before where like I say certain things to my nieces and nephews, and they'll just come out with some really profound shit, and you're like, when did you get wiser than me? Go back to being a litlin, right? Like, and this might be one of those weeks where it's like out of the mouths of babes, where they say something and you're like, whoa, right? Okay, that hits me in the, you know, I know I need to pay attention to that. For your love and relations, you've got the Six of Swords. You and your partner are on your travels. If you are partnered, married, or in long-term commitment, this is you guys on your travels. For some of you, it's possible that travel may have a health thing attached to it in some regard. It's not guaranteed, but for some of you, it might have something to do with that. It could also be because your significant other is being celebrated in some way this week. So that could be really nice. If you are single and looking, it's going to be either on your travels or someone who is on their travels where you connect with someone this week. And I gotta be honest, it feels like it's going to be a really short whirlwind romance, like 3 to 6 months, and then it's kind of done. It doesn't look like what I would call a forever sort of connection, but it could definitely be a lot of fun, really, you know, help you feel sort of invigorated and alive and all of that good stuff, and get you some good love and honey. All right. Now, for your money and materials, you have the Lovers card. So if you are, if you haven't and you missed it, the Reydiant Reality 48-hour flash sale is on. It's open, right? The prices have already been sorted and deducted, so you literally just need to hit that book button. Every year I do this on the Reydiant Reality birthday. 8 incredible years of business. Thank you so much. It really, I can't even tell you how much it really means to me. And if you want to bag yourself a bargain, you can do that on the links in the description box below, and check out all the socials and the YouTube community tab, because you'll be seeing it all there. For your money and materials, this is making a decision this week that financially will put you ahead for a very long time to come. What I can also tell you, though, is you won't see the immediate results from this for at least 6 months, right? The other thing is you got the Six of Swords, you got the Lovers card, which is also 6. 2 6s represents balance or irritability. And in this spread, it's definitely balance, right? And what this tells me, the Lovers card with the Sun card, the way that you improve or enhance your finances is with or alongside another person. don't go it alone this week. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is, for a lot of you, it looks like you are absolutely smashing it with your health and fitness goals. For some of you, if you are returning to a health and fitness goal this week, do it with another person. It looks like you'll be doing it in tandem with someone else anyway. And then finally, when it comes to your home and environment, the Lovers card is you not only enjoying home, but missing home for a lot of you as well. So it looks like you are out on the road or on your travels in some regard. All right. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.